Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, howdy! I'm Sarahs and I make art videos. In my last video, I did a first impression of the M-Gram watercolor set that I purchased on Amazon during my winter break. In that video, I mentioned somewhere near the end probably about something like, yeah, stick around guys if you want to see a full review, something like that. Something like that. And this is not the full review at all. In this video, I just wanted to experiment with the watercolors a little bit more and, you know, play around with them, get a little bit more used to them. Although there was not that much to get used to because they're watercolors and they're nice watercolors. But you know, stick around if you want to see this painting turn out the rest of the way. So at the beginning of me sketching, I was struggling to like draw the kind of, you know, drawing that I was looking for. Wow, freezing. I was struggling to draw something that I was happy with because his proportions were just not right. His eyes, like, the first sketch was pretty crusty. It wasn't that bad, but I decided to redo it, and you see me I just did a full-on circle, and I redrew it, and it definitely turned out a lot better, in my opinion. So yeah, I just mixed some colors that I would use for my painting. Oh, for a second I was like, why did I put out a bunch of red and blue? But that's not for this. I don't actually know what that was for. So I just mixed some nice skin tone color and I'm putting it on him, a nice wash of tan. Although this painting does end up looking like pretty gray on camera, even though it's a little bit more lively. You'll see that at the end. It's not as like cool toned, not quite as cool toned as it looks in the video. And so yeah, I'm just trying to do a nice wash of color, and then I start trying to define parts of his face. That's why I'm mixing burnt sienna and the ultramarine colors. Just trying to get a nice deeper brown color to use for like contouring. And so I think I said it in a comment at some point to get a nice deep color without using black. A good mixture is burnt sienna with ultramarine blue, or like, you know, an orangish color with a bluish color, because they cancel each other out and make like a really nice, almost Payne's gray color. And you can make it really deep, and that's what I'm using for the shadows, and that's why this ends up looking so cool toned in the end, because I used a lot of that. And right now I was trying, well, it looked like I was trying to mix up a warm color, but I mean, it's not a crazy warm color, so it looks like I'm making a gray ghost right now. And I assure you, who says that? And yeah, see, I'm using some of like this orange color that I mixed up, trying to make the painting look a little bit more lively, more lifelike. Yes, right now he's looking quite corpse-esque, if you will. And I'm using some of that deep color that I was talking about to add shadow under his jaw. I'm gonna make a nice square, strong jaw. Oh, and here's like a nice red. It looks pretty cool toned. It's a pretty cool toned red that I'm using on his cheeks and his nose to make him look cuter. I use some on his lips. Oh, and the edges of his shoulder part on him. And I am then going to go in and define the jaw, the like curve of his neck where he's sitting, kind of like not hunched, but not curve. Yeah. More lipstick. And nice. Nice. Go ahead. Well, anyways, since you guys can see what I'm doing, I'll talk a little bit about Patreon and coffee. And I feel like I talk about them a lot, but it's usually at the end of videos and I'm like, alright guys, bye! Okay, so, my Patreon, if you want to skedaddle on over there and support me, you can. I am in the middle of like trying to come up with new Patreon tiers, because the ones I have there, they're like, the descriptions are kind of crappy. I want to make little badges for them to make it cuter, and I haven't really updated it as much as I should, so I feel kind of bad about not updating it, because my mom is my patron. I want to make new tiers on that and update it more, so, if you're interested, head on over. Maybe not today. You can head on over later, because I don't know when it's going to be fully updated. I'll probably put something on my Instagram whenever my Patreon's like, gorgeous. Whenever I have it the way I want it. And also, my coffee, I don't really update that. I'm probably not ever going to use my coffee like I would with Patreon. Although you can use it like that, like you can post things, so maybe I will, but I view that more as like a donation type of page where you just go there and you're like, yeah, why not? I'll give the starving artist a cup of coffee, and you donate $3. But who knows? Hey, future Sarah might be like, no, you are going to use it like Patreon, so we'll see. I'll keep it updated too if I decide to start posting on there like I would, like I'm trying to on Patreon. And it looks like we've reached the end of the video. Wow, that was more talkative than I thought I would be in this video. So anyways, I just got all that social media stuff out of the way. I hope you enjoyed the painting. Please, check back up this channel and stuff. I'm not gone. Sometimes I just don't post as often as I would like to, because I'm in college and I'm like, this psychology work is too much for me. I just want to sit down and play The Sims when I get home. Because that's, lazy me. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for sticking around, brothers. And I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. I love you.